I said there can only be two setup: the buy low setup and the sell high setup. Only two. This. What you have to do is to force yourself and learn how to wait for the setup. If it is not present, then why take the trade? How to take trades, where to find them, and also show you some good trade setup, part of which I took this week. I'll explain to you in details and why I'm saying New York section today. Many traders did not trade that understand Stacy's concept clearly. What I will tell you again is not about the frequency of trades you are taking. Rather, what matters is how accurate you are per time. I've gone through the 4 hour chart before, but I'm going to be doing that again today so that you guys can really see when sell high opportunity. Invariably, in a matter of fact, we have market giving us series of higher highs, market giving us a series of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher high and higher lows, or lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. This whole behavior can be the weekly template. Once it's given me a series of higher high and higher low, what I'm thinking of is buy low opportunity, buy low opportunity. And when it turns around, what I'm thinking now is sell high opportunity, sell high opportunity. Invariably, this can be front side and this is back side. So in front side, you might have an opportunity to get maybe one trade, but maybe when you get back to the back side, you might get to trade. What you are doing simple is following the trend where it is most easy to make a whole lot of money. And also, once you turn this diagram around, once you turn this diagram upside down, the same thing goes. This could be front side going going down, might be front side, and back side might be going up, vice versa. So I will tell you this, what you have to do is step back. Using the signal days, they are going to help you a whole lot to really tell you, okay, are we in front side or in back side? Why I'm on the 4 hour chart and not today on the daily chart is because I really want to show you what I'm looking for. So what exactly am I looking for? I'm looking at the levels. Look at the levels, the high and low of previous day. Once price is breaking the low, all I'm thinking is if it gives me an opportunity for a pump, I'm going to be finding opportunity to what? Short the market because sellers are in the market. So coming into the section, I'm looking for a pump into the section. When it pumps into the section at about my timing window, I look for opportunity to take continuation going down. You see, in that case, I am only following the swing point. I'm taking where it is most impossible and I am going with the momentum. But when price got to this level, when it got to this level, what happened? It started going high, but it's still down. We don't have the higher, um, the previous day's high mitigated at any point. This is inside day. And after inside day, what happened? For the first time, we got the high of the previous day being mitigated. That means we are getting market slowly setting up are we going to get? Look at this again. Let me show you this. This is going to make it very clear to you. See, look at this. For example, price gave us a pump day after we got series of dumps. Now price is pumping back inside and close back in breakout. You would have seen this and said buyers are now heavily in the market. Only that they came back and broke the low of the previous day. And then in New York section, they pumped price back high and gave us a sell high opportunity. We'll still scale down to see entry, not to worry. You see, it gave us a sell high opportunity. Remember, this day isn't first green day, but this is first green day. You could see that price came back down, but it never got to the low. Now the lows, look at the lows. If the lows are now being put in place, look at it, they won't come back to the low. Where do you think market will target? Momentum is being shifted. They will start targeting the high and see what happens. The next day, after I gave you a sell high opportunity, didn't really go all the way down because momentum is shifting. Now it started going high, dumped a little bit and gave you again another opportunity to buy low around this place. Not to worry, we'll go to enter. I just want to use gold. This from where I am to just explain what I'm about to show you. Then I scale down and we'll find entry on what has happened through the week. So you see, it came back down and it started going high. Look at what a coincidence. Now the eye is being mitigated. What that did that tell us? Buyers are coming into the market. And if buyers are coming into the market, what are we now looking for? Opportunity to buy low if it presents. And this actually broke the high and then gave us, if you are counter trending, once you have already seen from higher time frame that we are in backside, market is going high. Note that that won't be long-lived. It will be short-lived, and that is what Stacy calls nail and bill. Even if the setup is there, it's just nail and bill. But now remember, we are still having the buy momentum. So what happened? Price broke again and then dump. What do we have? Dump into our section. This makes it very easy. Dumps into your section. What do you start thinking? Pump. That is why this. And this is a kind of trade that once you take based on momentum, what I'm showing you, you can hold for long. Why? Because you are in line with the trend. Look at what happened. See, when you are going against the trend, look at what happened. So if you are in line with the trend, see the momentum. Now, the reason why I said Stacy might not take any trade today is because he doesn't like buying high. You see, we are still in a bullish momentum. Price came and walked that level and kept going high. You understand? Buyers are still in control. Don't force the move. Don't say today is 3 days of higher closes or 4 days of higher closes or whatever you call it and start placing your trade. Let market show you its hand. Please, do you understand all I explained? Because I want to start showing you from this week. I want to show you some great trade opportunity you would have taken using this information. Remember, this information also is the same thing I explained. using the daily chart. I want you to see clearly. Did you get what I said? Do you understand, please? It's like someone
Yes,
is
I
trying
do.
to come in. It's like someone is trying to join in the. Sorry, can nobody? So let's. So Benjamin, do you understand all I explained?
Yes.
So you are not gambling. You are looking for the best opportunity. Now I've shown you this. Now we are going to start the like we are just coming into this week, Monday. Was Monday? Yeah, and see how we will have found maybe our trade and see how many best trade setup we would have gotten since on Monday. I'm just only going to be showing you. Okay, I can also share Asia trade too for you to see. Price mitigates the eye after it closed in breakout. Then it coiled around Asia and started buying. How would I have taken this trade? Let me see if it sets up. I scale down to as low first as 13 minutes bar. Sorry, chart rather. So see what do I want to do? I want to see price dumping into my section, and when price is dumping into my section, I want to see the last bearish bar being engulfed. Since I am thinking of taking a buy low setup, I want the low first to be put in place. Look at this. Price locked the low, broke out, came back to that level, and then continue. Did you get it? Breakout of this level was locked in, put in place, came back to it, and started going. So we're scaling low. Though I don't trade Asia, so definitely I did not take this trade. But you see that is the same thing over and over and over again. So you see, once the low was locked in where we put our line from the 30 minutes chart, price broke out of that level and it came back to that level. When it got back to that level, it engulfs. Not really, but we saw a rejection pattern. This is your opportunity for you to take your trade if you want minimum take profit. Let's go on. So you see, price is still in a bullish momentum. But look at, let's go back to 30 minutes. Don't worry, you get to see things clearly. Now we are still in a bullish momentum. Price is buying into our section. Forget about the timing now. I just want to show you what repeats. So you see price is going high. Look at this, for example. Once price started going high, the bullish bars were not engulfed. We are looking for the eye of we are looking at the eye of the bullish bar to be engulfed, whereby they have locked in the eye. This is the last bullish bar. That means they are locking the high. Wait for them and see how they behave around that level. You get to see things clearly yourself. This trade is not a must for you to take this since it's not going in line. I will show you things. We're going to scale, we're going to check other instruments you see. If this is not in line with your trend, know that is going to be low hanging fruit. If we scale down a little bit to 15 minutes, you see that this bar happens to be the last bullish bar. Good. So we scale down and see how price behave around that place. Just walk with me and see clearly. See what happened? All of these, I'm coming. Let me go back a little bit. I just want to show you something quickly. I'll do my best for you to really see it. Still this start a minute, but I just want to show you something. Run back to 1 minute to show you. We know already that what we have is that momentum is bullish, and what we have here is this: price is pumping into this, is pumping into the section. It caught, it broke out, it came back inside. That is not what I'm looking for. That means it failed. It failed. I'm not taking any entry there. This is your 30 minutes bar. This box right here. It broke out. It failed back inside. I don't need that. Now what happened? Price broke out again. Wait for it. It's coming back high. All these bars are 1 minute breakout bars. They are actually going back high, but immediately got to this level and engulfed this bar. After it broke out, that means it broke out, pull back, and then continue. Pull back to, you see the 20 EMA, 00 for the easy trade. Back down from this place, this very place here, after it failed down to this place. That is your opportunity, because we are going against the trend. So it gave us section trade from high of New York to low of London section. We're already at the high of London, and then price came back down. Please, do you understand all I explained?
Yes.
Great then. I'm not saying this is the best. This is nail and bill, though it gave us over more than 300 pips. But let's go on. You see, like I said, I'm not saying that is the best. We're gonna see. Monday, let's look at other instrument and see which one would have given us the best for that Monday. We are still on Monday. We are looking at which instrument is this. This happened to be DAX 40. It just ran into the section. I don't like this. Because why? Momentum, though, is still bearish, is building the trend, the template. I don't want to catch low. I'm waiting. Let's go on. I'm coming. I know what instrument. I saw that Monday. Just want to show you what is obtainable, what is real. No nonsense. Okay, I've seen what I'm looking for. It's gonna be the same thing over and again. Look at this, for example, Monday. You see, what I said is not And you don't have to trade every time. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Let's look at it a little bit and see what happened. Price is pumping high. In the matter of fact, this was the last time it triggered a low. This place here, that was the last time it triggered a low. It triggered a low, it triggered a high. And what happened? It gave us inside day and continue going high. This you are seeing here is day 0. So let's make that a box and see how price reacts when it gets to the high or the low of this very box. Did you see the box? All we're seeing now is, let me take out the box. All we're seeing now is price kept triggering the high, closing breakout, trigger the high again. What happened? Came back and gave us first red day, the same opportunity pump into your section. This is not Monday, though it gave us a lovely trade. This is the point. Gave us a lovely trade on Friday. Easy trade. You're going to see it for yourself, not to worry. Dump and pump. I'm not interested really because I'm going against the momentum. Sellers are now in the market. So I'm looking for opportunity that will agree with my higher time frame thesis. And what do I have here? Price broke out and then it started pumping. See what I'm doing here? It's pumping. First thing I want to ask you, Benjamin, do you agree that this is a pump? Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great then. Now see, come back here, the day of trading. Okay, you agree that that is a pump. And do you also agree that sellers have been introduced into the market after the low got triggered, but the high wasn't triggered? Do you agree that?
Yes.
Great, you can see it. That is what I'm looking for. So see what happened. Monday, price started running. I'm not in the trade, but see what happened. I'm waiting, and lo and behold, price started pumping 1, 2, 3. Lo and behold, all these bars are what? Your 30 minutes bar. We are looking to take the trade to continue in the direction of the trend, but we're waiting for what? This last bar, and we are waiting for our timing. We saw this to be a bullish bar, which price couldn't go continue buying from. That means buyers momentum is failing. We start scaling down. We already see what we want. We are waiting. So you see, they trap buyers and then shifted the market. But how would you have taken an easy trade so that you are not also in the trap? Let's go on. Okay, so see, what happened is this. Price, if you look at this closely, I'm going to show you something. Price came back to that high, but it failed. Remember, if you look left, just look left a little bit, you see that this is a box, this high and this low. Everything in here is noise. Price went high. And then what happened? Started walking the high. It started going low. Not what I'm looking for. See what I'm looking for. From this behavior, I'm trying to see where price will break a level and fail and started going the other way, which is trigger this level. It went back inside. This bar is a breakout bar. When it engulfs it, trust me, I'm already going in somewhere here. But look at this. He's dumb. He didn't give us a chance. He didn't give us an opportunity to come in. Just keep watching. See what happened? Price started going high. I'm not interested in this two bar. Why? Because they are trading inside this bar. But this has given us an information that price broke out. These two bar are not my interest. This bar going high and close breakout, then came back to engulf it. Trust me about that place. I'm taking my entry. Why? Because we are not in the bullish momentum anymore. We have already gone past that. Why? Because, let me show you again. I don't know if you're getting understanding in what I'm explaining. Do you understand? Benjamin?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Okay, great. Then I want to be sure. Let me go back to 30 minutes to show you. All indication is shown us that sellers are in the market. And guess what? We couldn't, okay, let me say, we couldn't get an entry in here. What did we do? We waited for an opportunity. It broke out. We are still looking at price. When it broke out of that level, we want price to pump a little bit and show us its hand. And what happened? That happened. Just a little pump. When it engulfs that level, we're already in. The reason why is because we are in line with the momentum. The momentum is bearish. We are selling. It left this level to give us a sell high opportunity. But why will we take a trade somewhere? A reason is space gap that is called low hanging fruit. Did you get it? Did you get this?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Great then. Not to worry, I'm going to make it more clear. I just want you to see the best trades since on Monday. Reason I have a large basket, I will show you again. You see what happened? Okay, on Monday. Let me see this. It's like it's better than it. This is Monday. Where is first? Ask yourself. The momentum is bearish. I'm looking to the left because I saw this trade. Okay, let me do it this way. This is Monday. Look at the level at which we think price is going to. So see what happened? We know this is still in a bearish momentum. Let's go back and read price and see. It's taken the low. The lows are being mitigated, not the high. Monday opened and price pumped. After taking the low, it pumped back to that level and walked that level. What do I want to see? I want to see this being engulfed. You see, if you are taking a trade in here, anything can happen. But when it breaks out, we are looking for a clearer and cleaner opportunity to go in line with the trend. Firstly, get it. The momentum was what? Bearish. We saw that happening. I want to show you what I did because this was what I did on Monday. I want to show you the very trade I took. This broke out, but it didn't really give me a pullback to get in. It just kept running. A very good trade, no doubt. If you want it, maybe you take it here, pin engulfment here, and keep going. But I didn't take that. Look at the one I took. I just want to show you how I approach the market and what I do each day. That is why every week, by God's grace, I hardly lose. Not because I am the best trader out there. No, I am not the best. Only what I do is I look for markets to give me information, right information, and go along with the market, the information the market has provided. I just want to show you the best trade for me that day. I want to see, I forget a lot because I look at so many of them. They all look the same concept, everything the same. Note that very setup I shared with you could have been very good also, but what I want is I want whereby after the breakout, buyers are coming in a bearish move. Once that happens, I feel very safe. Then I can go in. I want to see. There's a trade I took on. Is it oil? It's like it's this one. Coming. Just a minute. I will know once I say it. Just want to be sure I guide you right. Okay. It wasn't this one. Be sure. No, it wasn't this. I want to show you what I'm really looking for. I'm very specific with that. I do that all the time I trade. I've forgotten the one. Okay. This is a good one. I want to show you this trade Monday. Look at it here. Let's come back to this very trade. See what happened. This day, sellers are not yet in the market, but it closed as first red day. But look at this momentum, buyers are involved. So even this could keep going high. I'll be very foolish to just jump into the market and say I'm selling. No, but there was something that happened first. Look at this. Can you see? Can you see this? Can you see that? Hello, are you there?
Yes,
Can you see that the low was triggered?
I see it.
Okay, great then. See what I want to see. Once the low was triggered, this bullish bar going high. I'm not interested. I'm looking at the bars and also looking at time. So you see, once this one got broken out, price came back to that level. That is what I'm looking for. And then dump. Coming into the New York section, lo and behold, the same thing happened. This bar, let me make it clear to you. First, we want to know, are we in front side or in back side? And we are looking for opportunity where the eye first is being locked in, put in place before we start taking our trade. In this case, look at this. The bulls are coming in, but now they got engulfed. The bulls are still taking the market high, they get engulfed, use that level as support, and then market dropped. So what do you want to see? You want to see after that happened, let price pump a little bit to that same level, and then you take your trade. Look at this. Look at this, very clean. This is exactly what I want to show you. Trust me, you'll be amazed once you start looking for this every blessed time. Momentum, get it right, is what? Bearish. Don't miss that. Momentum is bearish. Price broke that 30 minutes bar, and then it started pumping high. See what happened? Let me show you. It started pumping. I'm not looking at this bar. I want it to break out. Now I want to see a bar engulfment. Pin, but there's no engulfment. It came out back to that level again. Then it engulfs with double pins. Trust me, it's not coming back. They are done with their job. Can you wait for this? See the trade. Why I said you'll be amazed. You will see this over and again. I will show you. This is just Monday. I'm actually trying to show you the best. One full range extension. Didn't quite get it, or did he get it? Let me see. Okay, it just took time then when they bought. Otherwise, close of section, you should be out. Now, Benjamin, the question is this. Look at this very well. Is this difficult to find? Look at what I just shared with you. Remember, I was teaching you guys where price locked a level and failing to go through. I'm already taking trade around this place. That is my starter. But once this happens, I'm sizing in because I know that one, ask yourself, are we in front side or are we in back side? We're in backside and we're following the trade setup that is in line with the daily thesis. First, we have first red day, and then we know that sellers are in the market. All this could be trap, noise. You don't want to be caught in the noise. Also, price might break out and fail and keep on going inside. But because you know the momentum is on your side. And what happened? This sets up, you take the trade. The major reason for the blast. It mustn't be NASDAQ. It mustn't be gold. Get the best trade setup. Easy trade like this. Please, is this difficult, Benjamin?
Not at all.
You can do this by yourself. Am I correct?
Yeah, definitely.
Good. Let me show you some more. This is just Monday. Let's look at Tuesday and see which instrument gave us. There's something I shared in the group. I told Stacy, I said, whilst most people are busy trying to drop the number of instrument, their basket, I'm looking at increasing mine. Why? Because I don't want to be glued chasing gold, whereas something was better than gold for that day. This could have been far better than the trade anyone would have taken on gold. Easy trade setup, simple, over and again. This is Tuesday. Momentum is bearish. We have gone through the front side. Buyers are in the market. Now sellers are taking over. Breakout. You might say, will this happen? But let's get to look at it again. Price is going high. We know that price is going high. After Monday close and breakout. So it's going high. I don't want to catch anything. I put my line to accommodate the low of the bearish bar. What am I waiting for? Will price act right or not? Timing. Let's go back to 1 minute and see. You see that is any instrument. Let's make it clearer so that you can see. Don't get caught in the noise. We are in a bearish momentum. Look at this bar. At any time, look at the white bar. Did you see any bar of the bulls that is closing in breakout? Did you see any? Look at this. Did it close in breakout? Are you there?
No, it didn't.
Okay, it didn't. What about this?
Nope.
That is why if you have taken this trade when these have not yet happened, you might be trapped. And you say, oh, this is the way I take trade. It goes against me. But see what happened? It went high, gave us that bar, then came back and gave us a double bar reversal pattern. Lo and behold, until this low finally got engulfed, you would have taken your trade this way from this level down to yesterday's low of day. Can you see this? How fast is that? You avoided all the noise. You don't want to figure the noise out. That is none of your business. When it broke out and it gave you this easy trade, even if it's 1:7, you can reproduce this. It happens over and over and over again. Then once you've seen it over and again, you start scaling in. Look at this. The structure was building up. It came back to them. Get the money and get out. Then price started coming out. Whatever it does, this is your trade. Did you see it? Whatever happened next, I don't care. Please, do you see that? That was for Tuesday.
Yes, I see it.
What instrument is this? Does it matter? The instrument doesn't matter. The setup does. Let me see if we had another good trade setup on Tuesday. Best trade setup. Want the best and then leave the rest. Don't try to be smart. No, you don't have to. Even this gold trade is dumping. But the question first is this: where is momentum? Is dumping into our section. Before this section, what happened? We have price broke out. Look at this breakout. And then started coming back to that level. Momentum is where? Bullish. That is why once you take this trade, look at it. It didn't come back because momentum is where? Bullish. Don't go against the momentum. So how do we see this trade setup? I'm looking at the last bearish bar. Let's see how that works. The scale down first to 15 minutes. So you see, this is a trade I wouldn't want to take. Do you know why? Because we are too close. Okay, for gold is okay. We are too close to the destination. It gave us dump in one push, two pushes, three pushes. That is the bearish bar engulfs this bearish bar. Then let's see how we have taken a trade from here. Let it be simple, according to what Stacy said. Let it be ridiculously simple. So you see, price is going high. It broke out and engulfed that bar. But afterwards, you got a spin that could have been your entry, giving you over how many pips today? Close 100, 200, 300 pips, which is still okay. What did you follow? The same thing over and again. Get to the high, get your money, and get out. Did you see it's the same thing? But if gold is setting up, but is not as clean as others, I'm not glued to gold. I don't have any attachment with gold or any instrument. I force myself to find the best. Sorry, I'm just looking through. Once you see it, you will know. So let's quickly look through. Okay, good. See this trade. This is good also. This is good. This is also good. 10:30 gave us the trade back to the low of day. This is a scalp, right? Why? Let me show you this. They're only just coming into the bullish momentum. All this while we are selling. So sellers are still in the move. And it went high. The last bar, 30 minutes bar. Let's take this and see how it works. So we go back down. You see, I'm just doing the same thing over and again, over and again. Let's go back to 1 minute to see. Can you wait for it? Trust me, if you can wait, you will make a banger. How did this happen? Benjamin, can you see this already?
Yes.
You see the trade already? You can see it, right?
Yes.
Sorry?
See how set up.
Okay, good. See what happened? Did you see any breakout here? But it happened after it has broken out. It came back, broke out, broke inside, and gusset. Remember, momentum, even though it has triggered the high, momentum is still bearish. Gave us an opportunity to take a quick trade back to the low. And what happened? Pin engulfment again. Take your trade. Got it here. Did you see? The instrument is of zero importance. You don't have to master instrument. Master the setup. It will repeat. Look at it. We have looked at Monday and we have looked at Tuesday. Is it not magical? Or is it this guy will say comical? Is it not comical that what I'm showing you is just repeating itself? Then what do? Stop chasing, move. Get this into you. See this, for example, gold is running away. Why do you want to chase it? Because you are good? No. Even though there is money there, it's going to cost me a lot of stress. What do you want to do? Let me show you a trade. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I'm trying to show you what I do. See what happened here. This one, the eyes are all mitigated. The eyes This is first ready. Do I got a trade here? It triggered. This was the first time. If you look at this, do it trigger the high and the low? But look at this. This was the first time coming from where? Let's go back down. See, coming from here. All through, buyers have been the one riding the move. No low have been triggered. So once this low got triggered, it got me thinking that something important might happen here. And it broke into the level, walking around closing price. Lo and behold, look at what I drew here. What line is that? Benjamin, what line is this? This very line.
So what are we talking about?
Connoting this bar to show me who is trapped. First, just watch this. We have seen now that we are in a bearish move, giving us a clue again the previous day, the first time we're getting the low triggered. All you just do is go low and see what happens. Can you wait until time? You find out that it's the same thing. I don't have to even go in. Can you see the trade already? Let me expand some more. Can you see it already?
Sell high.
You see breakout, engulfs, first entry, breakout, engulfment again. Take your trade. Why won't it complete? It got to that level. At this level, I'd already closed 90%, not even 50, 90% of the trade. I'd already taken out 90% of it. But it still completed the move after a little bit of and came back to it. Why? Because of the momentum was bearish. The first thing I want to see is let it pump and let the eye be locked in. Once the breakout, I'm waiting for this. Did you see what just happened? We have looked at it 3 days, Monday through Friday, the same thing. That means market makers have been playing games all this while, and we have been falling victim of their game. Not anymore. This sometimes it comes too early and you might not be there to take the trade. But if you know what you're looking for, look at it again. What happened? You might say, but all this time, buyers are in the market. Why will you be thinking of selling? I am not catching the high. I'm not catching the high. No. I'm only waiting for information. What's the first information? It broke the level. That means sellers are coming in. Are you getting it? Price pump and then locked the high. We want to see what happened before the market explodes. So you see, let's look at it. When it broke, we are looking for this. We have seen it, right? Where is the engulfment? All these are pins. Death candle. They are not coming back. Gap time. If you're getting in, you are in line with the momentum. The momentum, price is already come bearish. Okay, let's say you're waiting for your section is already in play into your section. Is already in play into your section. And what happened? It came back high and gave you what? Another death candle. If you can take this trade because of how big the death candle is. You can manage your position. Don't be foolish and say, I know too much, and put your whole lot here. You might turn around. Take what you are comfortable with, then hold your trade till the close. Or probably you say, okay, that seems to be too big. The market is already in play. Is already in play. Look at this is today. So I'm not telling you that you should have taken this trade. No, what I'm showing you is if this wasn't set up rightly to you, you have a large basket, which I do, but I don't want to be stupid. So I first of all look for signal day. This you seen happened to be the highest closing point of last month before this happened. I know that reversal was going to happen. So I waited. I didn't take it. This was the one I took here. This was my trade. And the reason why, though it's messing up, I'm even closing trade. Why I took this Bitcoin is simple. Look at it again. Momentum is bullish. And it dumped into my section. I started finding reason to take my trade. That is how I approach the market week in, week out. Though I have an early entry sometimes, which I've taught you guys before. But if you want to be certain, you want to take trades that you won't suffer any drawdown, this is what you should be looking for. This is what you should be looking for. It happens over and over and over and again. Look at this. Buyers are in. What happened? Sellers came in. First red day on Tuesday. Pump, coil, and what? Dump. I've shared all this with us in the group. Please, Benjamin, does this look difficult?
It's not difficult at all.
You can find them yourself, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Look at this. At about gap time, same thing. Is there a setup? If not, do not take the trade. It's already in play. Take your trade. Look at this. This is what Stacy wants to take. Trade, and once you take it, it explodes. You're not waiting. They're not waiting for anyone. You take the trade, it explodes. Why? Firstly, front side or back side. Make sure you know which side you are in before you take any trade. But if you just go jumping into trade blindly, you will be the liquidity. Don't be that. And guess what I want to say in closing? I will say this. 2 to 3 best trade setup per week is all that you need. Don't try to be like anyone. Don't try to feel, oh, this guy is getting the best trade. What about me? They're leaving me behind. No. Let your setup be present. Once it's present, you've taken it over time. You start sizing. Nobody's going to tell you when to size. You already know when to size. It's the same thing that happened here. Breakout, pull back, continue. So that is it. So, any question?
Yeah, can you look at Nas real quick?
Which one?
Nas 100.
Nas. Okay, sorry. Let me stop this video. I don't want it to be too lengthy. Nas 100. Yeah, right. Okay. Let's look at Nas. All we see, I want to see